Lore of Nurgle Deep Dive. Grandfather believes in gifts, so let's go over what sort he provides. This lore is considered pretty well balanced as a whole, but that doesn't mean individual spells are. Let's get into the messy, filthy details. The passive, Children of Nurgle, heaps 0.20% healing for all allies on the map for 4 seconds after casting, or so it is officially. People have said there's a grace second, so that'd be 1% after 5 seconds then. Nothing bad with this, and it rewards using a lot of little spells. Speaking of, Stream of Corruption has an unusually narrow and long area of effect for a wind spell, moving pretty quickly and doing 24 damage that is magical and 100% armor piercing for a paltry 5 winds, 100 meter range, inflicts 1 instance of poison, 29 second cooldown. That poison may seem unimportant, but if you're intercepting an enemy cavalry unit with it, they'll slow a bit prior to hitting your lines or your Exalted Plaguebearer's tossed projectiles. Overcast takes 8 winds, that's before any reductions, and adds 50% damage, so 36 damage, and all remains armor piercing, which is a lot better than some. Miasma of Pestilence is a single target debuff, 200 meter range, 21 second duration, 28 second cooldown, a mere 4 wins, giving the target minus 40% charge bonus and minus 24 melee attack. Well, this is what you want to slap on a unit of Grail Knights about to hit you. Overcast costs 8 wins, same effects, same duration, but oh look at this! The effect spreads to enemies if they are within 30 meters radius. Wow! Charge bonus is situational, but minus 24 melee attack is a huge help, especially for forces with Cloud of Flies that adds melee defense, but only after 15 seconds of brawling. Curse of the Leper is 8 wins default on a single ally up to 200 meters away, 30 seconds duration, 43 seconds cooldown. During that time, the ally is plus 30 armor and 14 points of melee reflection. So enemies are hurting themselves wailing upon this unit. A Sacrificial Lamb unit could do work for you like this. Curse of the Leper, upgraded for 11 wins, doesn't affect extra targets, but the target that is affected gets 60 armor and 28 points of melee reflection, so Witch Elves shredding them would suffer even more damage in turn. Rancid Visitations is kind of famous. 100 meter range, 10 seconds duration, 43 seconds cooldown. For a whopping 15 wins, you are doing between 66 and 133 damage to a single entity, as in, it's more powerful than Spirit Leech at a stiff cost. Overcast is 22 wins, but the duration is doubled. So if this direct damage is effective, it's not double the wins for double damage by the end of the spell. Blight Boil is a long wind-up explosion spell going kaboom at ground level. 13 wins, as in, this advanced spell is less costly than Rancid Visitations by default, gets you a 200 meter range, 20 meter radius or 40 diameter, 49 second cooldown. Boil Splosion. Damage is 48, magical attack with 33% being armor piercing, as opposed to the 100% of Stream of Corruption. Overcast is 18 wins, and the damage spikes to 72, with 33% being armor piercing again. With good rolls versus armor, 72 is enough to simply delete a lot of weaker frontline infantry even at full health. Fleshy Abundance is your only actual healing spell. 200 meter range, 16 wins default, single target. With these heavy limitations in mind, it's 1.60% or 1.6% healing per second with a stated duration of 20 seconds and a cooldown of 54 seconds. That's a lot of healing, so if you don't have healing cap increases, you're probably fighting against that healing cap in long battles. The greater the health, the more this helps, so it'll do more for a Chaos War Shrine than for a Beast of Nurgle in absolute health, but proportionately, it'll be the same. Beast of Nurgle has its own regeneration, however. For a mighty 28 wins, the Overcast version can affect self and others, but as with similar spells, the maximum of units affected is 4. Choose which ones are within your 35 meter bubble well. So what we have is a lore with ways to buff with proverbial thorns, debuff even in an area, do damage and trigger the healing passive, do a lot of damage, that's less armor piercing, but fantastic for obliterating low tier blobs, and serious single target burn down capability and serious single target healing. but low winds will make the cracks in the lore show, and the inefficient spells will drain you very fast. Make it count, or stick to small ball, is my advice. Take care, and have fun moving and shaking with the best of them. Did you see my Spew Pit video? Guy has an idle animation like a demonic sumo wrestler. Remember Honda from Street Fighter? It's like that.